Welcome back to the shop. I'm Kirk Anderson. Now this week's video goes hand in hand with last week's video, which was table saw maintenance. This week, it's saw blade cleaning. Even when you have the table saw running at optimum, if you have a dirty blade in there, it's not going to cut that well. After use, pitch will build up on the saw blade. And you might think that the saw blade needs to be sharpened, where all it needs is a cleaning. I want to thank everyone for watching these videos. And remember, give the video a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Now without further ado, let's get to the cleaning. Pitch is a combination of wood fiber, sap that's in the wood, and it gets on the saw blade and it hardens. As I said, just normal use will create pitch on the blade. And it can be very tough to get off, especially if it's been sitting a while. So you want to get the pitch off the blade so it will cut more efficiently and you won't have to get the blade sharpened as often, and it will extend the life of the blade. And as most of you know, a lot of these blades are not cheap. There's a good possibility that most of the equipment that you need to clean the blades, you already have. First, of course, is the cleaning solution. Here I'm going to use two different types. I'm going to use Simple Green all-purpose cleaner, and I'm going to use liquid laundry detergent. Now you need some sort of vessel to hold the saw blade. Here I'm just using the top of a 5-gallon bucket from a big box store. What you don't want to use is a metal container. There again, the teeth of the saw blade are carbide, and you don't want the carbide to come in contact with other metal or it can chip. And for the laundry detergent, you'll need a dish of some sort to mix it with water. And then if the pitch is really built up, you will need some sort of brush to scrub the blade. Here, I just have some inexpensive nylon brushes. What you don't want to use is steel brushes. To wipe down and to dry the blades, some paper towels and some rags. And lastly, to ensure that the blades are completely dry and there's no water on them to create any rust, an air dryer. These lids are almost a perfect size. They're just a little bit small, but they work well. First, I'm using the Simple Green. I'm just going to spray down the blade, basically saturate it with the Simple Green. To really soften up the pitch, I will let the blade soak in the Simple Green for about 5 minutes. Once the blade has soaked, I can just take a rag and wipe the pitch off. Now when you're wiping the blade, make sure you go in the direction that the teeth are facing. You don't want to go in the opposite direction. And of course, don't forget to turn the blade over to do the other side. And there again, after soaking for about 5 minutes, the pitch just comes right off. Now you also need to make sure that you get in between the teeth, not just on the sides. Now for the laundry detergent, I basically use about 2 cups of water and about a half a cup of detergent. Just poured it into the dish and then mixed it up a little bit, not to make any soap suds. Again, just place the blade in the cover and then pour the laundry detergent solution on the blade. Now here I didn't really let it soak. Here I used a nylon brush and easily just scrubbed away the pitch. Again, scrubbing in the direction that the teeth go. Once the blade is clean, we need to rinse it, get all the soap off. Now I rinsed both blades, I'm only showing you the one blade. Once it's rinsed off, we want to get all the water off and dry the blade. Just use some rags and wipe down the blade. And then use the air dryer to ensure that the blade is completely dry. And there it is, a clean saw blade, ready to go back on the table saw. Now, cleaning a saw blade does quite a few things. First, a clean saw blade cuts better than a dirty saw blade. And cleaning the saw blade will extend the life of the saw blade. As I said earlier, if the blade isn't cutting like it should and you think it needs to be sharpened, check it. It may just need to be cleaned. And it's just so simple to clean them. And it doesn't take any special equipment to get it done. There are products out there that are made specifically for cleaning saw blades. And of course you can use those, but you don't need to. As I showed here, I used Simple Green and liquid laundry detergent. A lot of these saw blades are not cheap, so we want to get as much out of them as we can. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And as always, all you woodworkers out there, just get out there and cut some wood.